Honestly, I don't know why I continue to let you drag me out here, Elatra. I have more than enough affairs that I need to attend to back at my mansion. And yet, here I am walking through the market with you. What are you even looking for this time? You'll know what you want when you find it. You know, you really ought to be more responsible with your money. You never know when you're going to need it. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I just... Something caught my eye for a moment. Never mind. It's nothing, honestly. Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. I might have seen something I think I want being brought into that shop over there. Yes, the auction house. I know, I was just chastising you about window shopping. I guess this is karma for me being too harsh on you. You want to go and have a look? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just take a peek inside. Alright. Fine. We can go in. Oh my. It's rather cramped in here, isn't it? I didn't realize that these were so popular. I don't know. Perhaps it was just my imagination, but... Wait! There it is! That's what I wanted. Yes, the human. Oh, just look at him. He's so adorable. With his little round ears. And that nicely toned body. And those eyes. Why do I want him? Well, if you must know, I want a pet. Yes, a pet. It gets a bit lonely living alone. Granted, I know I have my servants and they are certainly something, but I could hardly call them company. But if I had a human as a pet, then I could have my own little plaything whenever I was feeling worn out from work. That settles it. That human shall be mine. You there, salesman. How much for that human? Yes, the one with the beautiful eyes. Wait for the auction? No. I think you misunderstood. Let me see if I can make it easier for you to understand. I am going to write a number here, and you tell me how you feel about it. How does this do for you? Wonderful. I knew that we could find an agreeable solution for both of us. Please have him delivered to the address on the back of that check. Oh, and I think it goes without saying, do not damage him. He's my property now, after all. Well, would you look at that, Alatra? I won the auction. It must be my lucky day. Well, I think I have had enough fun in the marketplace for one day. I believe I shall head back home now and play with my new toy. I imagine it will take a little time to get him properly house-trained. Perhaps you could see about getting your own human. We could set up playdates sometime. Bye for now. Wakey, wakey, little human. Come now. Time to get up. I told that stupid salesman to be gentle with you. And what do I find when I return home? You laying on the floor unconscious. And a bruise on your head. I should go back there and take a 0 off of that check I wrote. That would teach him to pay attention when a superior is giving instructions. Well, I will worry about that later. Look here, human. Your eyes still look a little glassy. But they're even more beautiful than they were in the auction house. You're much more suited to be in a beautiful environment like this than in that dingy marketplace anyway. Where are you? Why, you're in my home, my pet. Well, since you're now my pet, I suppose that makes this your home as well. Just how hard did that salesman hit you? Are you seriously not aware of the situation you are in? Very well, I will explain. But first, I do believe that introductions are in order. I am Lady Narcelia Zestra, the sole heir to the Zestra noble family, and the mistress of this fair estate that you find yourself in. And you, my dear human, are the newest addition to my property here. I'm sure that it's a lot to take in. I don't blame you for looking so overwhelmed. I guess it was not long ago that you were being dragged through the streets like a common piece of livestock. Well, I suppose you could pray to whatever deity you like for sparing you for such a fate. You could, but ultimately it was not God who rescued you. It was me. Feel free to grovel at my feet if you like. Oh, don't worry. I'm only kidding. I don't really expect you to treat me like a god. At least, not unless you want to. As I was saying before, this is my home, and by extension, it is now your home as well. I bought you to be my pet, you see. Now, while you weren't purchased to be a slave or a servant, You will have some responsibilities that I expect you to fulfill. After all, I paid quite a lot for you. Don't expect a free handout. Your first responsibility is to wear this. Isn't it just gorgeous? And it looks so perfect on you. This collar will be your mark as being my personal pet. We wouldn't want anyone thinking that you were a stray human, now would we? You will wear this collar at all times. I understand this may be a little embarrassing for you, but I think you will grow to love it in due time. Honestly, I think a lot of humans would give anything to trade places with you and wear a collar. Tell me, how much do you know of Drow society, my pet? Nothing at all? Well, I guess it is only to be expected. Humans are becoming more and more of a dying race every day. And the little pockets of your civilizations that still exist are very far from our lands. Well, anyways, I won't bore you with too much of a history lesson. Just understand that here, in the land of a Drow, humans are not seen as beings equal to our kind. You are seen more as animals, things to be used for labor or servitude, or, in your case, as pets. I presume when you were captured you were not alone. I am sorry to say, human, but your companions are almost assuredly in much worse situations than you. I don't tell you this to distress you, only to try and offer some perspective. I admit, I do not take pride in the way that our civilization treats you humans. It was not always this way. But our elders have decreed it as such, that you, humans, are less than citizens, less than people. You are animals. At least in her eyes and the eyes of her bloody court. Of course not, my pet. I would never lower myself to such barbaric ideologies. I actually quite like humans. I've always found you fascinating, beautiful. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you by staring. Anyway, this is enough of history and politics. I was talking about your responsibilities. As I said, your first responsibility is to wear that collar. Keep it on at all times, unless I personally remove it from you. Understood? Good boy. Your next responsibility will be to ensure that my bedroom is always tidy, especially my bed. I just got new sheets, as it turns out, and for some reason they seem like they will be very prone to getting ruffled. It will be your responsibility to ensure that they are fixed promptly, so I can use my bed whenever I want. Your last responsibility is to entertain me. Keep me intrigued and distracted from my work when I need it. Yes, That is all. Do you understand your responsibilities? Good boy. I am looking forward to seeing how well you fulfill your responsibilities. Now then, as a treat, I will give you a grand tour of the mansion. Hold still. Stop! Don't you dare to try run from your mistress. Bad boy. There. This is part of your first responsibility. Keeping me well entertained. It is your house now, and you will have plenty of time to explore it on your own. But for now I wish to lead you. On this leash. It will give you a good idea of how far away from me you are allowed to be at any given time. Now, my pet, come along. And I have of course saved the best for last. My room. Yes, this is the room you will be spending the most time in. After all, you shall sleep in here too. See? I had the servants prepare you a little bed at the foot of my bed. Come and sit in front of me, pet. Yes. Here. On your knees. Oh, good boy. You really are such a good boy, aren't you? You've been extremely well behaved during this entire event. Not to mention, you are the most beautiful specimen I have ever seen. I really did pick well when I picked you. Don't you worry, pet. I will be the best mistress to you ever. And you will be mine forever. Mine. All mine. Such a good human. Such a good pet. Your hair is so beautiful. Don't worry. I will have you looking like a proper show pet in no time. You're so well behaved and well mannered. You didn't belong in that auction house, and you would have certainly been wasted as a slave. You're much more suited to being here with me. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good, good boy. Good boy. Such a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good, good boy. Good boy. My boy. Mine. All mine. My good boy. My good boy. Good, good boy. Good boy. Thank you for listening until the end. If you are still here, please leave a like and a comment. Pink must love good boys. You can listen to more of this audio on my Patreon. Thank you so much for your support, here and on Patreon. And this video, special thank you goes to Electron, Alexander Olsen, Andre Orchestra, Austin Bridges, Brandy Corell, Camoran, David Shepard Jr., David West, Dio, Edwan, Filthy Degenerate, General Damien James, Skullcrusher, Great Mage, Hyun-Jung, I am Esper, I am the Tracer 53, It's Solstice. Jeffrey Whisk. Jonathan Aguayo. Come. Caldright. Kevin. Chemo. Kingfisher. Lachlan Sixth. Lord Butano. Mark Williams. Marty. Mr. Big Lunch. Neon Phoenix. Red Demon. Rodak. Risky Place. Sandal. Shaggy and Bout. Tricky. UQ XX. Hello.